All right, man. Torture Talk. Like, share, subscribe to the page. Hey, man, listen. Today I want to talk about a video I seen. I want to react to it. I didn't see it yet. I just seen it, but I didn't watch it yet. But I've been hearing about it. But I want to react to it. It's called, come on, man. Why is this thing doing this? I don't care about that. It's called, So Exactly Where the White People Superior At. So exactly what are white people superior at? They asked 100 black Americans, or keep it 100 black America, but they asked 100 black Americans. And from what I'm hearing, not everybody is black on this video. But we ain't gonna talk about that. So let's do the reaction to this video. And let's go. All right, start from the beginning.
Superior at? What exactly are white people superior at?
Oh, well, according to television, everything. A white man could fly. Even a white woman, she could be 4'1". She knew karate. She could take down 15 people.
What are white people superior at?
Man.
Oh, God.
What are white people superior at?
They
He definitely ain't black.
Mostly about their pets.
White people love their dogs. Like, that's all you see.
So they're
Cats.
superior at loving
Letting
their
them get on your countertops while you're cooking. Yes.
I get that you love your pet, but like you need to take it everywhere, like everywhere. I guess, you know, hey, emotional support animals, I guess.
What exactly are white people superior at?
Fuck, man, like making cereal.
Casseroles.
What kind of casserole?
Tuna. It's always tuna. What do you mean? It's always tuna.
Using mayonnaise in
She's
a lot of
definitely
their
not
recipes.
black.
Making bland food.
Unseasoned chicken.
How you gonna start whole spice wars and don't even use seasoning on your food? I mean, come on.
What exactly are white people superior at?
Smelling funky.
Santa Claus.
Extreme water sports.
Corn mazes.
White people are great at having fun. That's a function of white supremacy because they just don't have as many stresses as we do.
White people are very superior at their privilege and utilizing it. We do not have the privilege to do whatever and however we want to.
But you're sure.
What exactly are white people superior at?
Not getting arrested.
You know, I was
Not
driving
getting
down the street
arrested.
with, down the highway with a friend of mine who was white. And
No
he's
white
like,
people in
I
prison.
just want to pull over and pee. And I'm in the passenger seat. And I was like, please don't. Because a black man thinks differently. If I pull over to the side of the road and pee, a cop is going to be right behind me to punish me.
What exactly are white people superior at?
Insecurity. Pretending.
Fear.
Being fearful of nothing. Being ignorant.
Blame.
Letting their egos control their every move.
Privilege.
Privilege. Feeling victimized.
Playing the victim.
Congratulating themselves over shit that they're incompetent at or that should have already been done.
They're superior at being dicks.
What exactly are white people superior at?
Oppression. Gaslighting.
Lack of empathy.
Intellectualizing oppression.
Did I say oppression?
They're just creatively thinking of new ways of like always staying one step ahead of other people. If we get rid of slave catchers, then let's just expand the police force. Like that stuff to me is
come
wild.
on.
What exactly are white people superior at?
Making us believe that we don't matter.
Believing that they're superior.
Feeling superior.
Thinking they're superior.
Thinking that they're superior.
Thinking that they are superior.
Self-delusion.
Controlling the narrative.
Believing their own press.
Marketing of white superiority.
Whether you are Republican, whether you're Democrat, whether you're conservative, like white people are really good at upholding white supremacy.
How about claiming that, you know, they are actually a whole separate race, when actually white DNA comes from the black female?
You use actually twice in a sentence. Like,
Honey, lying, stealing, and cheating.
Manipulation.
Withholding information.
Lying.
Telling lies. What kind of lies? The lies of history. They say that history was written by Victor, but The victor could be replaced by the colonizer.
What are white people superior at?
Conquering.
Imperialism.
Colonizing.
Colonialism.
Colonization. They might be better at that than us and everybody else, really.
They ballsy. They rose up all over the world. And they walk into everybody's house and says, oh, this is nice. I'm going to take your shit. And they have no qualms about it. They can take anything, baby.
What exactly are white people superior at?
They're real good at violence.
Genocide.
It's like stealing people's lives
Genocide.
just because they feel like it. If you are white and you know this is happening and you say nothing, then you're a killer too. You are adopting a whole philosophy that says it's okay to do this, and part of that philosophy allows you to be ignorant, right? And they're like, oh, I didn't know.
What exactly are white people superior at?
Taking what's not there. Taking shit.
Taking our ideas.
Copycatting.
Gentrification.
Appropriating things that do not belong to them.
Taking over other people's cultures and making you believe that they invented it.
Maybe they're thinking of it as repurposing. It's like recycle and repurpose.
As my grandma would say, the white folk, they'll take it if you don't copyright it.
They are very good at destruction of land, destruction of people, destruction of humanness.
What exactly are white people superior at?
White people are not superior with anything.
Nothing.
Nothing.
There's nothing.
Nothing. I don't believe that they're superior in any way, shape, or form.
Just because our skin color is different, you're no better than me, you're no smarter than me. No superiority there.
All right, so the last lady, actually, I agree with her on that because that's a personal thing, and that goes for anybody. But overall, this video is crazy. First of all, there is a lot of misconceptions and a lot of things that they said. It's just basically them stereotyping white people. It's so crazy to me how if a lot of those stuff that was said about black people, that video would have been banned. It would have been banned. I mean, let's be honest here. Let's be honest. Do y'all really believe that the white people who are in charge of all of these big companies, because it ain't no black person in charge of these big companies, these big tech companies, y'all really believe that they're on your side? Y'all really believe that they're letting y'all get this off? They're just letting y'all vent. That's it. But they want y'all to understand that they still in control. So when you do videos like that, that don't mean nothing to me. You're just basically giving your gripe about what you believe about white people, which a lot of that is false. How do you know that white people are superior at making tuna casserole? How do you know that? Like, how do you know that? Did someone tell you that? Or did you go have the best white tuna casserole cook-off? How do you know that? You're just going off of what you heard. You don't know that for a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. Number two, if you're claiming that there's white supremacy, then this whole argument is stupid. Because you're saying that there's white supremacy, but that white people ain't superior at anything. So is it white supremacy or white people ain't superior at something? Which one is it? Because last time I checked, supremacy meant to rule over. So what are you saying? Because it makes no sense to me. These type of videos really get under my skin because a lot of these black people, they don't look at the other side. They only look at one side and they swear that they so intelligent. And it makes me so mad because a lot of them, don't get me wrong, a lot of them are probably book smart. A lot of them are probably very intelligent. A lot of them probably are. But for the most part, a lot of these people are just going off of stereotypes. They're not even really doing the research to look at both sides. They're just looking off of this is what history said. The one girl said genocide. White people are superior at genocide? What genocide? Please explain this to me. What? What genocide? What? And what type of white people are we talking about? Are we talking about European white people, Caucasian white people, that's from what type of white people? Are people from Poland? What are we talking about? We're talking about white people from America? What we talking about? Because a lot of times when you're talking to people When you're talking to people that's supposedly woke, these supposedly woke people, they always give you white people. And then when you say, well, what white people we talking about? All white people. Well, okay, so which ones? Which ones? Because last time I checked, if you look at black people, a lot of black Americans don't identify as Africans. A lot of Africans don't identify as black Americans. A lot of Haitians don't identify as black black people, a black man. They say they're Haitian. So if a person that's from Ireland, you're gonna say that they're white? What if they say they're not white? Say they're from Ireland. So what are we saying? What are we talking about here? It makes no sense. So when you're talking about white people are superior at genocide, what genocide? Because if you're saying that white people killed the white Germans killed the Jews, are Jews white and are white people white? Which one is it? Because I don't understand it. I don't understand what y'all whole narrative of this commercial or whatever you want to call it is. It makes no sense to me. And it's just upsetting because you got a lot of black people who fall into this type of stuff. And they don't never keep it real. Like, I wish they would have asked me. And I would say, this is a loaded question. This type of question really shouldn't be asked. Because if it was asked to black people, or if it was asked to white people about black people, y'all be offended. Y'all be screaming up and down, crying, acting crazy. And it's like, what makes me mad is every one of those black people, maybe except maybe one or two, I would say the last person, most of them, to me, they come off as a victim. The one boy, he had, his shirt said, what it said, defund, destruct or something on his shirt. It says something that, like, come on. And he says, oh, white people are superior at making us feel less of a person or whatever. Like, dog, first of all, most of y'all on that video, y'all acting like y'all victims. Y'all acting as if like y'all have to say these things and and act as if someone is going to be on your side. Everybody's supposed to agree with you. He said, whether you're Republican, Democrat, or conservative. He didn't say nothing about liberals. Well, the liberals, and let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it honest. The liberals, these white liberals and these Democrats are the ones that started most of this bull that y'all talking about. Everything that y'all talked about is started by the damn Democrats. And y'all know it. And I bet you all of y'all in that video probably voted Democrat. And y'all got some damn nerve to sit here and act as if like y'all saving the world or saving black people by exposing white people. It's so corny. It's so stupid. Let's just keep it real. Stop playing the damn victim. Stop playing the victim. I don't understand it. I don't. And it's just upsetting because you got people out here who are really going through stuff. And y'all get on here and act as if like y'all so woke. When was the last time you did something that actually changed or helped anything besides criticizing people? Not one of y'all on there had a solution. That's the problem. And to me, it's always the people who have the problem. They always come with the problem. But you never want to come with a solution. Come with both. Say, hey, listen, I think white people believe this, but I think they should be a little more humble. Or I think they should be a little more this. I can respect your opinion on that. I can. Now, to answer that question, it really depends on what you look at. It depends on what you look at. Somebody said nothing. They have to be superior at something. And the same thing as black people. They have to be superior at something too. We all have, some people are individually superior at certain things. You might know math better than me. That's that. But the word superior just makes it more of a disruptive and loaded type of question. Because now, if I defend that or if I go against what you're saying, it looks like I'm defending white supremacy. Like, come on. Y'all should know better than this. All y'all people on there, most of y'all probably, a good percentage of y'all probably very intelligent. And y'all fell right for the damn flim-flam. Right for it. Boop. Right upside the head. All y'all fell for it. Instead of just being like, listen, I'm not going to answer that question. I'm not going to answer that. But y'all got y'all face all in there participating as if like what y'all saying is gospel. Like, come on, man. Towards the talk, man. Like, share, subscribe to the page. These are disgusting times we living in. And a lot of y'all black people who still working for white people, claim that white people are not superior at this or superior at that or not superior at this, and have the gall or the audacity to criticize. Listen, let me tell you something. A lot of these people are your enemies. And what they'll do is they'll pretend like they're your friend. And they don't care if you criticize them. They'll let you criticize them. They'll let you. They'll let you say certain things to get your off. They'll be like, yeah, get it off. Go ahead. I understand. Yeah, go ahead. And the whole time they plotting on you. That's it. And that's what it is when it comes down to a lot of these white liberals that y'all still working for. They act like they're your friend, and they're really not. Like I said, like, share, subscribe to the page. You know what it is. Torture Talk.